Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back. How you guys doing? We here. Going on. Y'all see the title of the video, and I could have made this a minute ago, but I'm like, let me hurry up, make this video before it happens, right? Because it seems like we're getting closer and closer to finding out who attacked Jade, and I just might as well let it be known who I think it is and who. And it's kind of like a pretty obvious, and I'm just gonna talk about it and what it probably will lead into, and then I'm gonna talk about the problems. With there's more problems in Triple H booking. Like this is just a part of the constant problems and issues that he do. But first things first, my first problem with this whole storyline of what's going on with Jade and Bianca is the fact that why is it coming at a time when they're tag team champions? It's like Triple H, I swear, it's like he just do the minority so bad. It's like all of a sudden Bianca, I mean, he already took the titles from him quick and made them have to fight back for it and this and that. Now y'all are champions and y'all don't lose them to anyone. You just, oh, you're hurt, you get attacked. And that right there is messed up because it's like why they can't just be tag team champions? Why they can't just do it until they lose it? You know what? When do you ever see this happen to people though? Right? Like when does this ever happen where somebody's on the same team and they get attacked and then all of a sudden they got to find a new partner? So like this is what the problem with the booking is. It's already a problem that you got Bianca and Jade in the tag division. That's already a problem. They clearly should be going for the world title. I mean, clear as day. Naomi is the only one who fits more of the tag role, but you're steady putting her around them and this and that. So obviously it's looking like it's Naomi now. I know it's people who say it might be Bianca too, but I mean it's a possibility that it is. But in my honest opinion, I think this all has to do with Naomi, and I think Naomi is the one who attacked her, and that don't make much sense to me either. Like Jade is just so big and strong, so it's like that's why they didn't record it. That's why they didn't even show you the beating because it's like ain't too many women gonna come run up on Jade and just instantly beat them down. Maybe it was both of them, but I'm leaning right now towards Naomi, the one to do it. But either way, this is still bad storytelling, and like the same old stuff. Cause it like once we find out that Naomi is the reason why it happened, it's all it's gonna do is make all Naomi look bad or possibly make Bianca look bad and just ruin their face characters. This is kind of like New Day. Like, why is New Day sitting there? One's doing one thing and the other one's doing the other, and then they come together to fight their own like brother. Like, it's just stupid. It's like you're ruining people's characters, and then for a month straight, you don't even give them nothing. And wasn't it funny? I was right. I said it. I said this weeks ago. I'm like, watch how Rey Mysterio jobber group be the ones that he feeds to them. So he makes you. He don't give you any important matches. Nothing important. You go fight Rey Mysterio and them. The other jobbers I don't care about. Wow. Now, why do I think it's Naomi? Well, the main reasons why is because Naomi was getting title shots. She was getting opportunities, but she kept losing. And it's like every time she would lose, she would run into Jade and Bianca, and they were holding the titles, doing well. And she kind of always act like she was with them. Sometimes Bailey. And I mean, just think about it. But Bailey was actually winning titles and doing stuff, but Naomi just nothing. She was just get the opportunity, but she wouldn't win. So they're making her seem like she's jealous. Nia Jax on SmackDown the other week or last week pretty much said it like but she said it to Bianca. She was like, "You're jealous. You're this and this. You just mad at Jade and this and this." And that's where the storyline is being built. But I really think it's Naomi. Like you said, it's Bianca, but it's Naomi. The one right next to you. And Bianca kind of slipped up too when she was talking and was like, "Oh," because one of the episodes she was talking about who she think did it and talking about this and that. But then I felt like she slipped a little bit because she knows that it's really Naomi. So she kind of slipped with the acting a little bit. And that's some of the main reasons why. And it's just, and then you got to think about Triple H's booking. Like, he never books minorities to really look good or have any type of real shine. He's always making bad things happen to them or messed up just like this. Like, there was no reason for anyone to get jealous of anybody. Right? Like if stuff actually made sense, why would Bianca be jealous of Jade? They've been on teams, been champions for how long, off and on. Naomi, yeah, she ain't been winning, but she has been getting opportunities. So where is the jealousy at? It's like he's trying to create something out of nothing just so he can have some excuse to make Naomi look bad or make Bianca look bad or even make Jade look bad. Or and then make them fight each other for no reason. Like, to me, this is a clear sign of them losing these belts soon. Cause you already trying to get rid of them. Like, why would you just get Jade just attack? Remember, Triple H is the same person who let Piper Niven and Chelsea Green run around with the titles for like 4 months, 5 months, barely even defending them. Why he ain't do no storyline with this with them? And still gave Chelsea Green a singles title over a Michin who's obviously more competitive. It's just like, y'all see what I'm saying. Now here it go. Now you're making this storyline where they could have just been champions, lost it like normal. Nah, we're gonna set it up to where, and then you see he really didn't put much effort into this storyline either. Like, there was not much effort. He didn't even really give updates. It was just the same old stuff. Bianca trying to figure it out. So he just did the simplest of the simple to cause a friction between these three. That's all he's doing. It's just like, oh, I'm not gonna let them stay together and be strong. I'm not gonna do that, or at least lose the belts fairly. Nah, I'm gonna have them turn on each other and then make one of them. I mean, they're all face characters right now. So at the end of the day, you're gonna get probably almost at least two heels out of this, and now they're gonna be getting booed. Like, what is Triple H's obsession with getting minorities booed and turning them heels, just like he did New Day? Now New Day, a team that was always pretty much over and cheered, now is getting booed. They're getting booed. Come on now. And they don't need to really go heel. None of them need to go heel. I say the only one who could probably go heel and they'll be all right will be Jade, because we seen her do this already. That's about it. Like, Naomi should definitely not go heel. Bianca should definitely not go heel. Why are you ruining their images? It's ridiculous. I just gotta point it out. I really do think it's Naomi at this point, and how she did it, who she did it with, we'll probably find out. It's probably gonna be some rinky dink stuff, but I just gotta let that be known, because it's like, man, what? Come on now, why would you do that to them when they're already the champions anyways? Remember when Alba Fire and Isla Dawn had the titles? Why he ain't do that with them? Like I said, look at DIY. They were acting against each other just like New Day, but why did they come together to win the title? But but nothing came out of New Day. Like, come on now. Come on now. This is clearly a problem in booking. This is clearly something wrong. Like I said, you already messed up by having them not going for the women's title. Like, you're just literally putting them in the tag division that's not barely even being worked on. Like, the tag divisions are weak in this era. I was talking about this in one of my streams. I was like, man, the tag divisions back in the day, like in the 90s, early 2000s and stuff, were very unique, and they all stood out. Even if they were mid card, top card, they all were kind of unique. They all kind of stood out. The tag team was much better back then. It was way more interesting. Now, especially in the women's division, it's like, what is this? Like, we're just gonna do this. I don't care. I'll just have one of them get attacked and be gone for a month. Like, what? This don't make no sense. And then gonna have Naomi step in and come take it. Oh my goodness, this is just the worst. This reminds me of with the Usos. Remember when the Usos, when they was on a tag team tear? Thanks to Vince McMahon. Remember what happened? Oh, Jimmy got hurt, and then what did Triple H do? Let Sami Zayn take Jimmy's place. And it was all really for clout, really for Sami Zayn. See, this ain't gonna equal nothing. This ain't gonna equal nothing for Bianca, Jay, or Naomi. And this is why I don't like it either. Cause it's not going to do any favors for any of them. If anything, it's just going to turn them all against each other. And 9 times out of 10, this is the beginning of them losing them tag team titles because none of them are really going to be on the same page. And you never know. Muzz won't trust them. Jay might call out Bianca. We're coming up to WrestleMania and stuff. And I really do believe Triple H want to have Jay versus Bianca anyways. But who knows? Naomi might be the one to mess it up. Kind of like with Cody and KO and Randy. Like you see Cody and Randy, they were trying to do certain things, and all of a sudden KO started doing other things, and look what that turned into. Like a beef between KO and Randy, and then all of a sudden an even longer beef between Kevin Owens type stuff. I think it's going to be just like that. But see, that was a benefit towards Kevin Owens. This ain't going to be that. This is just going to be them tearing each other apart for no reason. At least Kevin Owens can constantly get TV time, constantly beat up on the world champion and Randy Orton, constantly do whatever he wants, and they never really do nothing about it. Run around with a stolen belt as if you're the new champion. Oh, and constantly get main event title matches even though you keep losing. You see how he comes up, but they are not finna come up. Boy, I tell you, this is where I be like, man, what is going on here, man? This is clearly what's gonna go on, man. And then to just turn them all against each other or blame it on Naomi so people can start booing Naomi again. It's like, why are you keep doing this to the people who are over and who was getting cheered? He even tried to do this to the Street Profits. He been making them act more heelish and not care. It's like he don't want people cheering them no more. I see what he's doing. And I hope y'all see it as well. Hit that like button.